Now at 11, storms and flooding had a big impact on our Saturday evening. The storms are moving out. I'll wrap it up with storm reports and get you ready for Sunday.
Plus, all that rain rained on the Gen Con parade in downtown Indy, destroying plans and vendors' booths. How participants are trying to pick up the pieces before the convention's last day tomorrow. But the good news, the rain did not put a stop to day 4 of Colts training camp. We'll take you to Westfield as the team prepares for their first preseason game in less than 2 weeks. Well, all that heavy rain from earlier might be over for tonight, but it did leave some pretty serious flooding here in downtown Indy. This is video from right outside our station at 11th and Meridian. You can see the left side of the road completely flooded. Some of the cars actually sitting in the middle of the flooded street. One of those cars I think is still there right now. So keep an eye out if you're driving around tonight. Some cars might be stopped in the roadway. One car even turned around before driving in the flood, which is kind of what you always want to do. Turn around, don't drown. But Angela, a lot of few tornado-warned storms that we had earlier. Luckily, it seems nothing too serious came out of that.
No, most of the storm reports we're getting centered around flooding, and there are dozens of them. We got 2 to 4 inches of rain in a matter of an hour or so with some of these storms. That led to the flash flooding that we saw. And Jenna said it, turn around, don't drown. I know it takes you longer to get where you're going, but look at all of the reports from the last 12 hours, and most of them centering around flooding. We had a lot of rain in a short amount of time. We still have some rain on radar, although the heaviest is now well to our east. Still keeping an eye on some pockets of steadier rain from Greencastle back through Terre Haute into the Covington area. So there will still be some showers around during the overnight, but the threat of flooding is beginning to wind down. Flood watch through early tomorrow. We still have several counties under those aerial flood warnings. However, the flash flood warnings have come to an end. The Sunday forecast still includes a few showers as this weather system will still be with us early tomorrow. I'll walk you through the rest of Sunday, get you ready for next week too in a few minutes.
Well, you guys at home, you can always track all the rain in our forecast this weekend on our free WTHR streaming app whenever you'd like. You can find our live local radar that is streaming 24/7. Now, that rain came down pretty hard here in central Indiana. It actually made its way through the roof of the convention center during day 3 of Gen Con. This is video one of our viewers sent us showing just how much rain got through the roof. Some pretty soggy floors they've got there. And right outside Lucas Oil Stadium, vendors quickly cleared the parking lot where the block party is set to, they want to get to safety. Brendan Schaff shows us the damage and cleanup, so they're ready for customers tomorrow.
You can see the extent of the damage here at the Gen Con block party behind me. After a storm went through here on Saturday, one of the vendors says that this is the busiest day for them, so they missed out on those customers. With tens of thousands of people in Indy for Gen Con, there's plenty of potential business for these vendors outside.
It came at probably the worst time. But when you take everything into consideration, the fact that we were able to weather this so well, really, I have to be grateful for that.
Critical Hit Soda came all the way from Salt Lake City for their 4th Gen Con. They praised staff for quickly telling everyone about the dangerous weather, which fortunately did little damage to their setup. Not far away, the storm knocked over and damaged Helm Coffee's tents. They're from Garfield Park in Indy and have also been to Gen Con the last few years. They say their cleanup was quick and they'll need to invest in stronger tents in the future.
It's not going to knock us down. We'll be back out here at 7 o'clock in the morning. It might look differently, but we're still going to be selling the same product. Still, we're going to be caffeinating all the Gen Con attendees and having a great time.
Right by Lucas Oil Stadium, Hotbox Pizza looked like this after the storm.
Really insane. It just decimated the entire area. So all the food trucks packed up and left. Our tents were just mangled.
But it didn't stay that way. Their team of family members quickly rebuilt their spot and reopened for business.
Took the whole team to work together, but we got up and running, and the customers were so excited that we were able to open up again.
Connell hopes all vendors can rebuild and reopen on Sunday for Gen Con's last day, serving attendees who came from so far. In downtown Indy, Brandon Schaff, 13 News.
Today, Central Indiana hosted 2 rallies, both for and against mass deportation efforts in Indiana. A local political advocacy group, Save Heritage Indiana, promoted a mass deportation rally hosted by former U.S. Border Patrol Commander-at-Large Greg Bavino. Lieutenant Governor Micah Beckwith and Attorney General Todd Rokita were also expected to deliver video remarks. Its organizers tell us it was a private rally you had to pay to get the address to because of safety concerns. Last week, 13 News asked the executive director of Save Heritage Indiana what he thinks their rally would achieve.
I think the event is going to be a fun and exciting opportunity for citizens to actually grab the steering wheel and direct the future of Indiana.
The grassroots organization Fishers Resist also hosted a counter rally called the Hoosier Hospitality March. This is video showing hundreds of people walking through Holland Park in Fishers with signs against mass deportations. State Senator Fatty Quador also spoke in front of a large group of protesters. We did talk to some of the protesters about why they decided to make their voices heard today. You can hear from them right now on WTHR.com. Now, according to the Census Bureau, Fishers' immigration population is about 11%, which is above the state average of 7%. Tomorrow, a Lynn town marshal will be laid to rest after he died in the line of duty. The governor is directing flags to be flown at half-staff as the Randolph County community continues to honor Town Marshal Brad Fisher. His visitation will be held at the Randolph Southern High School Gymnasium starting at 11, goes through 4 o'clock. The funeral service will begin right after in the gymnasium. 13 News will be there in Randolph County as family, friends, and public safety personnel honor Fisher. He died Wednesday during a chase when he was setting out stop sticks when a suspect lost control and hit him. Police say the 34-year-old woman was trying to get away from officers in a stolen car.
The threat of severe weather is over, but still a few showers in that Sunday forecast.
Forced inside for day 4 where the Colts of training camp is still a lot of good work put in.
Absolutely. You got some veterans that we're talking today, as well as some new faces that are in the building. You're going to hear from them coming up in 13 Sports.